When you look at a map, you might notice that some countries have more islands than others. But which country has the most islands? It would seem at first that it would be something like Indonesia, but Indonesia doesn't come close to the amount of islands that the Nordic countries have. It looks like they only have a few islands, but it turns out Finland, Sweden, and Norway all have at least 180,000 islands. Of the three, Sweden has the most, with 267,000 islands. To show you just how many islands Sweden has, I'm going to zoom in to the coast of Sweden. Look at that. Now, that's a lot of islands, but are any of those islands actually inhabited? Well, out of all the islands in Sweden, only about 984 of those are inhabited. So which country has the most inhabited islands then? The Philippines has about 2,000 inhabited islands, which is already twice as many as Sweden, but there are still 4 countries with more inhabited islands than the Philippines. Chile and South Korea both have about 2,000 to 3,000 islands, and Indonesia has about 6,000. But the country with the most inhabited islands is the United States. But do any of these islands even have that many people? Well, to answer that question, we're going to have to take a look at the most populated islands. At first, you might think that it would be something like Japan with over 100 million people, but there's an island with almost 50 million more people. That island is called Java. Java is so populated that it makes up half of Indonesia's entire population. But why did this island even have so many people? Well, it's because of its location. Java is located in an area with many volcanoes, which means that there's a lot of fertile soil that can be used to grow rice so they can feed their massive population. And also, this island is pretty big. It's one of the biggest islands in Indonesia. But what is the biggest island? Well, that's actually a very complicated question. If Australia is considered an island, then Australia is the biggest island. But if it's not, then it's Greenland. The definition of an island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides and is smaller than a continent. Some people say that Australia is already a continent, so it can't be smaller than itself. But other people say that it is an island because Oceania also includes New Zealand and other countries, which would make Australia smaller than a continent. But others argue that Oceania is not a continent, but a region. So is it an island? It's hard to say. I couldn't figure it out, but if any of you guys watching know, then leave your answer in the comments. And with that, thanks for watching.